What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Locke. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a cool trick, alright? I'm gonna show y'all how to win almost every match you get into. It's gonna take some practice because you have to learn how to use these cards in order to win almost every match. And I guarantee you'll win almost every match. You may not destroy every tower, and you may not destroy the king all the time, but I will guarantee you that you will win every match. And if you don't win a match, you'll get a draw. And if you do lose, it won't be that often. You will win more than you lose, I guarantee you that. I'm gonna do something that most YouTubers don't do. They don't show you the cards that they use. I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the cards that I have so that you can try it out as well. So I have the Inferno Tower. You know, that's like the key thing in this deck right here. And you can see I only have 2 epic cards, 3 rares, and 3 commons. So it's a very blended deck. You know, I've heard that, use the common cards because the common cards are always stronger, which is true. But if you can put cards together where they complement each other, it'll be a good deck. Because there's been plenty of decks that I've made that I'm like, wow, yeah, this is the deck. This is the ultimate deck right here. But after experimenting with other cards and putting other things together, I realized that however you want to play, you just have to think about how the cards work, put them together, and it'll do what you want it to do. So with all that said, I'm gonna show you some of my matches on how I was using these cards. All right here, I'm starting off with the Inferno Tower and the Goblin and the Little Ben. I'm sorry if I don't know every card by its name because I just recently started playing this. So as I go on with the videos, I get better and more familiar with the cards. But you know, I'm starting off pretty good. So what I'm gonna want to do is pretty much start off with the defense, like setting up my defense. But what I do is I like to throw them off by sending out some goblins. So by sending out the goblins first, it kind of forces them to throw their cards out so I can know how they're going to attack. To me, the best way of doing this is always being in a passive mode. I don't like to be aggressive because it kind of puts me in a position where they can have the game in their field the whole time. So I play passively so that I can manipulate how the match goes. So he's throwing out the giant, he's throwing out the 3 goblins. So now I know what I need to do. So as you'll see right now. Okay, so what I decided to do is throw out the Inferno Tower, and then I threw out the Goblin Hut. So what I'm gonna start doing now is overwhelming him on the right side. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna overwhelm him on the right side so that there's constantly traffic going over on that end, and he's gonna be trying to kill that and slow that down so that his tower don't get taken down. So you'll watch as that go right now. Everyone used the minions, so you have to have the arrows for the minions because they will destroy you if you don't have something that can destroy them quick. Look at that. All right, so right here you can see my the arrow, I'm gonna call it a turn gun because that's how it works. As you see that right there, so he's already being overwhelmed on the right side with the skeletons and the goblins. So what I'm gonna eventually do is even I'm gonna overwhelm him even the more with the arrows, and that's gonna give me the advantage to sit back and allow my elixir to build and me to form up another strategy to either go for the next tower or be prepared to go straight for his king after that tower goes down. All right, see the little Pika, man. Pikas are like stupid strong, but the key thing about this deck is I always have the goblins and the skeletons, which don't cost that much elixir to throw out. So that means I have cards that I could sacrifice real quick, because in order to win a match, the majority of the time you have to know when to sacrifice. So the Pika got thrown out there, so I just threw out those 3 goblins real quick to slow him down, and I waited till he crossed over the bridge so that my archer on the tower to the left can help the goblins destroy him at the same time. So throughout this match, you will see how I use sacrificing certain cards in order to get the upper hand. All right. All right, so what I'm doing now is just allow my elixir to build back up. So pretty much my opponent is pretty much all over the place. All right, so here's the key part of this deck. The key part of this deck is the double elixir. When you get 2 times elixir with this deck, you get to throw out those easily disposable cards as much as you can, and then you get to put your rare and your epic cards in a certain position where you can have either double of them on the field at the same time or as much as you want. So watch how this goes down. He's having a hard time destroying my tower. At this point, he's really trying to get to my king, which is not really smart. What he should try to do is destroy my tower on the right side so that he can have the upper hand when we run out of time. But I already have him overwhelmed on the right side from the previous, from early on in the match. So he's kind of like discouraged from even coming down that way. So he's focused on the wrong side of the field. So that's going to be his downfall. So watch how I just finish him off by destroying his king. And there you have it. It's gonna take practice and it's gonna take learning these cards in order to perfect this technique. But it's awesome because a day ago I was struggling to make it to 1,600 trophies in Arena 5. I kept getting my butt beat all the way back to Arena 4. So I was determined to try to figure something out so that I can stay in Arena 5 for at least a day. So it looks like I figured that out. And if y'all want to use this technique, go ahead. And if this was useful for you all, y'all hit like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos.